All right, we're live.
All right, welcome to the Bitching Dead. We are your hosts, Bekah, Farid, and Tara. We're webcasts from the minds at the Geekiary, and we're here to bitch about stuff and things because somebody has to do it. If you've not seen the most recent two episodes of The Walking Dead, which does include season 9 finale, please turn back now. We did warn you. We are not responsible for any spoilers that you may hear.
If you're listening to this as a podcast, please remember that this is recorded live. So we aren't exactly sure what's going to happen. Please forgive us for any technical difficulties or accidental or intentional swears. You can join the conversation with the hashtag #TheBitchingDead.
We would like to remind all of you that the views expressed in this webcast are those of the hosts as a pod. They absolutely represent the Geekiary as a whole and the webcast as well. Like I said, we are a pod. So keep that in mind when you're listening to us.
We should make that a thing now because it really is just us that watches it. Anybody else in the Geekiary watch the Walking Dead? Too bad. You're part of our lump now. All right. All right. Well, guys, we'll go ahead and start off with some news. So they have actually started filming the first of the 3 Rick Grimes movies. They do not have a release date yet.
But it's all back to back. They're filming all 3 back to back, like together.
I heard they were filming them in reverse.
Maybe. I mean, who knows?
Well, there's always a surprise with AMC. Speaking of AMC, it is no longer AMC because Disney, in a surprise move, bought AMC, and they're hoping to bring The Walking Dead down to a more PG-13 friendly rating for the whole family. So now you can watch it without having to worry about grandma covering her eyes. And also, I have decided that mentioning Beth is a waste of our time every single episode. And I've decided officially that I will stop.
I mean, personally, I'm excited that Disney has purchased AMC.
Does this mean that we get a Walking Dead world?
They own, that would be awesome. They own
Walking
like
Dead
everything now, so they might as well own AMC too, considering this show is somehow still the highest rated cable TV show or whatever they claim.
I mean, Disney will save it. I believe it. I believe Disney can resurrect The Walking Dead from.
They are very good at that, especially lately.
Walking Dead World, where they serve you. I could just see it now. Walking Dead World, where they have a thing where you have to fight off the walkers.
Gourmet dog meat covered in cheese.
No! Pudding, buckets of pudding.
Buckets of pudding. Yeah.
Instead of the
dry cereal.
Oh my gosh! What else have they eaten? Worms, snake, rattlesnake.
What were those cookies that pecan cookies?
Pecan
cookies that Carol was making.
She also made some kind of a
walnut cookies. What was
no,
she
it had applesauce in it instead of eggs. But no, they were talking about She also makes some kind of a casserole or something.
Yeah.
So maybe I mean, hey, AMC. I mean, I'm sorry, Disney MC. Hit us up because we have tons and tons of ideas for your new merger.
Yeah. Everyone's a Disney princess now.
Everyone's what?
Everyone's a Disney princess now, even Rick.
I mean, look, okay, Carol, first of all, so Carol is canonically a queen now. So she is the second queen along with Queen Elsa. So I'm sure that we can look forward to some, zombie killing Queen Carol action figures.
I mean, that would be cool. I would totally buy that.
I would too.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody, April fucking Fools.
I was hoping we'd keep this up through the entire episode, but then the whole episode, people would be like, are they telling the truth? We don't know.
I mean, well, you should have
about our opinions, I mean,
yeah, that's true. Or anything we said after that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the people who have died, did they actually die? Or are we just lying? I don't know. I have friends who watch this and don't even watch The Walking Dead, so they're like, I had no idea what was going on, but it was fun. I'm like, also, you should have realized something was fishy whenever I said I was not going to mention our Lord and Savior, Beth is Christ, in this and this webcast, because Beth is life.
Yeah, because the other two fake news can actually become true down the line.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there's truth. There is some truth. Maybe we're just fortune tellers.
Eventually they will start filming the Rick Grimes movies. And let's be real, Disney did just buy Fox, so.
I don't know. It's just going to be a whole Disney empire. Like, anyway, but Farid
it's pretty much already there.
But Farid actually does have some real news, and these are not April Fool's newses. I don't know why I'm waving a vodka bottle around.
But yeah, so actual news. After the finale, the showrunners ended up discussing why they decided to kill certain characters and not other characters. So turns out that they won't be they didn't kill Rosita because she is pregnant. And there's still a lot of drama that they want to get out of her little telenovela with Rosita and the Three Men. So she's not going anywhere for some time. And also, they didn't end up killing Ezekiel because, I mean, we saw it in the finale that those two are going to drift apart. And the showrunners are very interested in writing about that. Also, Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln, the actor, he says that he would like to reunite with his daughter, Judith. He doesn't know how it's going to happen, but he is looking forward to it. Maybe Judith might leave the show with Michonne next season, who knows? And they might appear in his final movie. That might be a thing. Yeah. Also, the calm before, which was the penultimate episode, ended up being the series' lowest rated episode yet.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess people weren't really interested in seeing who dies and who doesn't die, right?
I would actually believe the opposite. I think people didn't think anybody was going to die. I think that they would. I think that they thought. I mean, because I kind of assumed they would stretch it out to the season finale, and I mean, honestly, that's the way they've done it in the past most times. So, if not beyond, so like I was kind of shocked that they ended that episode the way they did. And maybe shocked isn't the right word, but like, to be fair, I also wouldn't have known how they could have stretched it out any longer than they did. But like, they started stretching it out, and then all of a sudden they were like rushing it, is what it felt like. And yeah, so I was surprised though that they showed who died in that episode, and then kind of followed it up with.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that scene where the heads were on the stakes, that should have been the finale.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have done episode number 16. They should have ended it with 15.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the actual finale was very weak, and we'll talk about that as well. It was very. It felt like a filler episode to me.
What week? The Walking Dead? How dare you?
Okay, so when they return for season 10, they are going to do a short time skip.
God.
Yeah, they're going to wait for all of the snow to disappear and stuff. And I was like, then why even show the snowstorm?
Rip snow snobbies.
Yeah, they're going to do away with that. Also, Fear the Walking Dead season 5 is going to premiere on June 2nd, 2019. And they are thinking of doing a 2-hour premiere and then a 2-hour finale because the ratings are very low for that show. And that has me thinking, if the ratings are falling, why are they still trying to make new shows? Do you think that a new Walking Dead show will help revitalize the franchise?
No.
Or people are just not interested anymore? Because I remember when Fear the Walking Dead debuted 4 or 5 years ago, its premiere ended up getting 10 million views. And now it has dropped to 2 to 3 million only.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I liked a lot of Fear the Walking Dead so far, but there was an oversaturation of like zombie themed media after The Walking Dead really like hit it off, you know. And I just don't. I think people are tired of it for a little. Like it might come back again, but like I don't think it's ever going to be like it was in its heyday back in like 2012, 2013, 2014.
Yeah, I really think that they should decide to do shorter stories. Like make a Walking Dead spin-off, but only have it be around for 3 to 4 seasons, not longer than that.
Or even just a 6-episode miniseries.
Yeah, they should do that.
Get behind that. I can get behind.
Yeah, they should do that. Like, you know, American Horror Story, where every season is a different story with different characters. They should consider doing that instead of like dragging a main narrative with boring characters and killing off characters. Which, yeah. Also, Daniel is alive. Because of course.
Wait, when did we find out?
For sure that he was alive?
Yeah.
The moment he got shot in the face and then the dam exploded, he's still alive.
Okay. Thank you, Farid, for that news. Wait, no, but seriously though, who said wait, was that part of the April Fool's thing?
No. He's actually alive. He's actually alive. He'll be in season 5. He's in the trailer.
We tossed around the idea of teasing that Daniel was actually dead in the fake news. And it's like, God, no, it's more believable that Disney bought AMC.
Yeah.
Daniel is not dying.
I look forward to these webcasts because it's just our own little, international bitch fest. So.
Also, in fun news, remember those TV shows that were in active development?
Yes.
No new news from them. Okay. Nothing was even shared. Nothing was even shared during the AMC WonderCon panel.
Good.
Nothing. And there's also no news about Rick Grimes' those 3 movies. Like nothing.
My guess is they're giving him like at least a year off, honestly. Like, or that he insisted he get at least an entire year off from filming.
Oh wait, hold on. No, 3 hours ago, Farid. 3 hours ago, they just.
Oh my God.
Yep. Here we go. No, it is right there. It's there, right there. Scott Gimple. It says, let's see here. Oh, possibly a series of movies. So apparently, they're not actually a series. I don't know. It says here that WonderCon didn't give anything away when he asked specifically about shooting or release a date for the first movie. He did tease right now 2020 is a really big year for the universe in general and the shows. It's the beginning of our next decade. Oh my God, another decade? The Walking Dead? I was going to be like, just,
Dude, I'm not going to be doing this. In 10 years, I'm probably going to like be dead of liver failure or something.
Oh, okay, great. It says, Norman Reedus apparently said that Andrew Lincoln said that he chose the wrong time to leave the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
he should have left it earlier.
Well, Norman Reedus says, quote, "It's funny because I talked to Andy the other day and he was like, man, I picked the wrong time to leave the show because it's so fucking good right now."
Because they aren't shooting the movies. Andrew is just free. He's doing nothing.
Anyway, but apparently, but yeah, so no, it's just a thing.
Yeah, they aren't sharing. They are hyping it up too much. Remember when Fox was hyping about making solo films, the Gambit movie, the Multiple Man movie, and then they ended up getting bought by Disney. So all of those movies were scrapped. Like AMC is just hyping it up. No one is really interested in a Walking Dead world or franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. They haven't shared anything about the Rick Grimes movies. Nothing.
I just don't think they know what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
Honestly. And again, I do absolutely believe that he insisted that they give him a year off. Like the one time I like kind of met him and everything, and like it wasn't in like a 2-second photo op, it was in an actual interview setting. Like he's a very private person, and he was like, I'm sure he enjoyed his time in The Walking Dead, but he was very, like, that's why he never went to conventions outside of the one he was contracted for, San Diego, and then the one, Walker Stalker only in Atlanta, because they were always filming when it was going on. Like, the guy just, like, wanted to be with his family. Like, I get that. I kind of feel like if they he made them, give him a year off, then, I mean, that they write this shit like that. So it's not really shocking to me that they haven't said anything about these supposed movies.
Wouldn't it be funny if he just returns back to the show without any movies?
Oh, God.
Like he just
I'd
comes
laugh
back.
my ass off.
Yeah, he just comes back.
Again, though, they could do like a mini series last season where he comes back. Like, just stop stretching it out so much and say, yeah, we're doing one more 6-episode season and we're nixing the movies, but that's because Rick Grimes is coming back in the show. Like, that would actually not be a really bad way to kind of wrap this up. Rather than like a drawn out 16-episode season, wrap it up the way you started it with 6, hour-long episodes.
But that's the key word, wrapping it up. They aren't going to wrap it up. They don't care. Like 2020 is going to be a start of a new decade, Tara. A new decade.
Please excuse me while I throw myself from the roof. All right, let's go ahead and get back in. We've actually talked for quite a bit about so we've got hold on, let me start that over. We've got season 9, episode 15, The Calm Before, and 16, which is The Storm. So clever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with our favorite moments. So favorite moment of episode 15. I have to say, Ding Dong Henry's dead. Thank God. Thank God. He was so, I understand he was killed off to further Carol Payne and Ezekiel Payne and eventually fracture their relationship into 1,000 little pieces. But, yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
It was so worth it. Prince Henry is dead.
I originally felt so bad about it, but I was like, oh.
No, but the only thing I could say about favorite things from this episode was good riddance to all those teenagers and their drama and angst.
Yeah.
Because didn't they all die?
Yeah, they all died.
And his friends?
The two boys, a girl with red hair,
yeah,
Addie,
with glasses, right?
and Addie. Yeah. There were 4 teenagers. Wait. It
was all of them. It was all the teenage kids.
It was 4. Yeah, it was 5. Enid, Henry, Addie, the girl with the red hair, and the boy with the dark hair.
Oh, I don't even count Enid as one of them, but it was the 2 boys that were trying to stir up drama with Lydia and Henry, and poor Addie, who was just this girl who liked Henry, and she's the only one I give 2 shits about, to be quite honest.
Who, Addie?
Addie, she was just this girl who liked Henry.
I don't get it. Wait, you mean in the group of teenagers, or all of all the heads and the pikes? Are you knifing your vodka tonic right now?
I'm stirring it, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever she stirs her vodka tonics by sticking a knife in them.
Yeah, because it has less surface area than a spoon, so it won't spill as easily. Thank you very much.
Science.
I know how to fucking stir my vodka tonics.
Why do you even drink tonic anyway? It's for old men.
Reveal that as an old man.
Hold on, let me take off my. Oh, I don't have a necklace.
Your Melisandre necklace.
Yeah.
Why do you think
the worst one is my nose isn't even pierced anymore. My tongue isn't pierced anymore. So there's literally nothing around my head area that I could remove and be like, oh, I'm actually an old man. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, the of the teenagers who died, Addie was the only one that I gave a crap about.
Yeah. I mean, Alpha did us all a favor. She killed all those teenagers, and I'm like, good for you, Alpha. Thank you for that.
Okay, so it's really fast though. Actually, I'm gonna put this down on my gripes because it's something for griping.
Okay.
Sorry.
Also, another favorite moment that I liked was Enid calling her so-called boyfriend a crooner boyfriend.
Yeah, and then you said,
I want to listen to my crooner boyfriend croon. I was like, that's a good line.
Oh, God.
But yeah, that was a favorite moment. Teenagers dying. That's
Yeah.
it. Nothing else.
Yeah. And so, I mean, and then from the finale, like, the finale was even worse. I had to search real hard, and like I chose like, sure, I liked Negan going after Judith.
Hey, that was mine.
Hey, I watched the episode before you did, girlfriend.
Hey, that's my.
But yeah, no, like the Negan and Judith stuff was like really the only thing I cared about. And like to say I loved all of it, no, because it was like drawn out and obnoxious. Like they didn't need to spend that long on him screaming in the snow for her and all that shit. But as a whole, it was a nice sentiment, whatever.
Yeah, but ugh. Also, they're going to work more on making Negan the good guy in season 10.
I figured.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna go comic route with him though, and like have that like, oh, that second where you think he's defected. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Probably. I mean, someone has to. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. I mean, this
Farid, you speak all of our truths right now.
Yeah. I mean, this was the most boring finale, I guess, as far as my opinion goes. Like it was nothing. They should have just ended the season with episode 15.
Yeah, they really should have.
Yeah, and 16 was like snobbies. Right.
Oh, I really like it whenever it's Michonne and Daryl whenever they like they whack the zombies, but they're frozen, so they like splinter apart and like shatter. And I was like, yes, give us more weird. There's a TV show I watched when I was younger. I don't remember what it was, but this girl accidentally froze her boyfriend and pushed him down a flight of stairs. She didn't
accidentally froze her boyfriend?
No, she accidentally froze her boyfriend or something, but then she on purpose pushed, or somebody else pushed him down the stairs or something and like shattered. And then once they destroyed like the amulet, like he came back, or like obviously he was unfrozen, so it was just like piles of like dead body that was like all over the ground. I don't remember what it's from, but I think about that show all the time.
Also, did you read some of the online comments where people were making fun of the Walking Dead finale because they were saying that they only did episode 16 with the snow and all of that to kind of leech on the fame from Game of Thrones, the White Walkers. That the Walking Dead just wanted to do their own.
It's an entirely different thing.
I mean, people were like, they were like ripping off Game of Thrones.
I mean, no, but okay.
Wait, oh.
Wait, oh.
Yeah, it was, what, Bekah?
No, I'm just thinking, sorry. I'm trying to figure out when this character, anyway.
Okay, so are we done with favorite moments then?
Yeah, that was quick.
I just love how Farid's is blank.
If anybody could ever like see these documents that we create, because like we have almost all of them. My dumbass actually like erased over an old one to create the one for tonight. But yeah, they're funny. Least favorite moments, y'all.
So I was like kind of preparing for Ezekiel to die, but they killed Tara and Enid instead. I like Tara. She's not my favorite character, but I kind of grew to like her. And I was kind of bummed out about Enid too. Like now that she was a little older, I didn't hate her quite as much. There's a lot of least favorite moments, but like that's just kind of one of my ones that came to mind first.
I mean, we all know why they killed Enid.
For man pain?
Yeah.
No, because women can't be doctors.
Oh my God, Farid. Take some privilege elsewhere.
Dr. Enid, medicine woman.
Dead.
Oh my god. And scene. Dr. Enid, medicine woman, send tweet.
Rip Dr. Enid.
Yeah, they killed
Yeah.
Enid because women can be doctors.
Well, and they can't. I really think it's because like they can't have more than one doctor, and if it's a choice between the guy and the girl, well, I mean, and actually, like, what's the right choice there? They have two doctors. They have Saeed and they have Enid. Saeed?
Tara, which doctor is part of a telenovela?
Exactly.
That's the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, Farid, I am tagging you and quoting you in this quote, and if people come after you, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. No, it reminds me of the Pitch Perfect, where Elizabeth Banks, or where I don't remember what the man's name is, but he's like, he says women are about as good at acapella as they are at being doctors. And then Elizabeth Banks' character says, "Oh, well, John, you were truly always a misogynist at heart." And I just anyway, that's just sorry.
Yeah, also my least favorite moments were like, why isn't anyone being warned about the Whisperers? Like, why isn't anyone being warned? That whole stupid opening scene where that couple was killed so that Alpha could like tear away her wig, like...
No, it wasn't her.
Why were they like out on their own?
Yeah, why aren't people being warned? It felt so stupid.
Also, the really brief moment where they're like, "Happy anniversary." Like, that was literally the stupidest thing. Like, it was so dumb.
Yeah. Also, that deaf girl talking about wanting a future baby.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't.
Yeah, let's kill the teenagers, but have babies.
Oh my god. Yeah, that whole conversation
Wait a
was
second.
my least favorite thing.
I have a new theory. Hold on.
Well, you can't say it yet, so
Yeah, she's typing it down.
yeah, the baby conversation, part of it might be because
I couldn't see it because I had French subtitles, so
yeah, same.
Oh, so she was talking about wanting a baby in French.
Yeah.
Well,
to make it sound more romantic.
I understood about half of the conversation.
I did too. I saw BB and I was like, I know what that means.
That's like a real like slang term for baby though. Like the actual term for baby in French is like l'enfant. Like
L'enfant, yeah.
It's a very baby is a very like
I want
Poor l'enfant. No wait, is that POUR? Hold on.
I want a l'enfant.
No, Farid.
Viva l'enfant.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I actually yeah. Oh my god.
Also, the ending sequence where the heads were on the spikes, I really think that was weak as well.
Yeah.
They didn't go all out. They just didn't. I mean, in the comic books, it was such a big moment in the comic book series, and it came out as a shock. But in the episode, I was like, meh, I don't really care. Like they killed the teenagers we didn't care about. They killed that old couple we didn't care about.
Only one of them.
Oh yeah, only the wife.
Rose.
Yeah, like
which also by the way, like how many fucking people like that? So that's at least two women that they fridged.
They killed. Wait, yeah, Enid was fridged.
Yep.
Tara was not. She was no. She was
no. She's just a what do they call
an
it?
LGBT casualty.
I mean,
but there's kill your gays. She's a kill your gay.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to. There were too many lesbians running around.
Oh my god,
they really were.
How many LGBTQ people are there on The Walking Dead left right now? It's
Aaron and the two lesbians.
Yep. And then I guess is DJ?
Oh god, yeah, you're right. Tara was like extraneous lesbian.
Yeah. So Tara had to go.
Because they killed off Aaron Not Aaron. Eric.
Eric.
And then they killed off Jesus. And then they killed off Tara. So they've gotten rid of 3 gays and gained 2. I feel like this is a game of poker where they're like, I've got 3 gays left. Get it here. I'll put them out of it. I fold.
So right now there's only 1 gay person and 2 lesbians. So let's see who dies in the next season. Okay. Also, I mean, I didn't like the fact that was saving Lydia so important that they had to kill all these other people. I hate it when shows do that.
Lydia's the worst.
Yeah, like let's save 1 person, but allow the rest of her group to be killed because kindness. I'm like, no, keep your kindness to yourself. I ain't helping no Lydia. Give her back to her mom.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate it when Also, those zombies, like some of them were frozen. Some of them were frozen in the snow, but then again, some of them were strong enough to emerge out of the snow. Like how? Like, was the temperature different from them?
When the boots of the living come a walking, the walkers come and knock. I don't fucking know.
Also, how did the Whisper survive the snow?
They probably, I don't know.
It sounded like they went away.
Yeah.
Like birds? Like migrating birds?
Yeah. Didn't you know psychopaths migrate?
Also, is it snowbees or snombies?
Snombies.
Okay.
Snobbies.
Snobbies.
Well, we have swamby. We've got swambies, which are swamp zombies.
Yeah.
We also had a snow zombie and a swamp zombie together. So a swamby, the one that was stuck in the ice.
Also, we also had those zombies that came out of the ocean with all those barnacles attached to their face.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Well,
what are they called?
Seambees.
We also learned the ocean side is still alive too, because for a while there we were worried they were dead, but they're not. They're still alive.
Oh, I wasn't worried they were dead. I just didn't care.
I think Oceanside hasn't arrived because the main actress, I think she was busy shooting Santa Clarita Diet season 3.
Oh, she's in Santa Clarita?
Yeah.
Word.
I haven't checked it up, but I think that's the same actress.
But she is, but she was there for the fair.
Was she?
Yeah. Yeah, they all signed the charter together.
Did they show her?
Yes.
Oh, so they did. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, they're there. Yeah, no, because they're all because Tara's like, I would have killed her on sight. And Michonne's like, well, now I know why Rick didn't kill me and why. And then the Oceanside girl says to Tara, and why it didn't kill you whenever you washed up on our shores.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but that actress was busy shooting Santa Clarita Diet season 3.
So,
like, she's in it. Yeah. So is Oceanside going to get their own spin-off or a movie?
Oh my God. Farid, stop. They're listening to us. They're going to get ideas.
Yeah, let's sail into the sea. Let's make a sea city.
They can walk into the sea.
Yeah. I mean, they can easily make a seaport type thing. Like, they can do that if they want. That would be safer, actually.
They could put the zombies on I don't know, though. If we learned anything, don't put zombies on a ship. Or don't die on a luxury cruise liner.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about this because I've been watching another zombie show, so...
Also, they name dropped Maggie. Did you catch that?
Yes, no. I did actually. Yes, they did. They asked if they've gotten in touch with Maggie, and they said no. We'll have a council send another letter.
Yeah, because Maggie is apparently a bitch now. She doesn't answer people when told about how everyone is dead.
To be fair, I also don't read most of my messages. So.
I mean, to be fair, like we don't even know if the message absolutely reached her,
or she's alive.
Like, how do they send mail these days? By
through Raven.
Raven. Yeah, Like either you're training fucking carrier pigeons or you're sending it with people in cars that can break down or run out of gas when there's like, I still don't understand how there's gas left anywhere, but okay. Or, you know, on the other hand, you're sending it on horseback and it's like, this is the fucking Pony Express. You want to know what their delivery rate was? Not great. Okay. They bragged about it. It was good for the times, but I mean, honestly, it might have still been better than the USPS today. So.
Wow.
But anyway, my other least favorite moment from episode, or my least favorite moment from episode 16 was like literally everything with Lydia, but especially her like moment with the Snobby where she was like,
take me home, country roads.
To the place where I belong.
Swamp zombies and snow zombies. Take me home, zombie bite. Okay. Wait, we're back at Lucy. What?
I want her to die. I want Lydia to die so bad.
Dude, she is worse than both, like, few first episodes for like season, like Carl's season, like 1 to 5. She's like worse than him and also worse than Henry combined. Also worse than Mika and Lizzie combined. Worse than the other teenager. What was his name? Ben? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, another thing I hate.
Oh yeah, Jesse's kid.
Yeah. No. Oh shit. What was his name?
I don't
Sam.
remember.
Sam.
No, that was the boy. That was the younger boy. There was a teenager too. The
he
one
was
that
bad.
shot Carl, right?
Oh yeah. No, Sam was also bad. No, but I was talking about Carol's other the other son that Ezekiel cared for, Henry's younger or older brother.
Oh yeah.
Benjamin, I think his name was. Anyway, the whole
I forgot Henry had an older brother.
I can't believe Ezekiel is trying to separate Daryl and Carol. No, sir, not on my watch. No. Like, I can't believe he dead ass just went up to Daryl and was like, "Hey, fuck off." Like, no. I'm sorry, but you do not separate those two. And then whenever she gave the ring back, I was like,
I was actually happy. I mean, those two spent like 5 years together. It's good. Carol needs to move on. Ezekiel is going to die anyway. But do you know who needs a man? Aaron needs a man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now Alden.
I don't know how that dude is like living his life, but he's probably depressed a lot.
Look, you can go a while without sex, okay? You can do it. It's hard to do it, but you can do it.
Especially it's not just sex though, it's companionship.
Yeah, that's what I want for him.
Yeah, like,
well, maybe Alden or maybe one of the highwaymen is gay. I don't know.
I mean, I'm okay with him hooking up with what's his name, the one who plays from the Fantastic Beasts. Yeah.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah,
weird and unexpected, but that would be cute.
I'm like, Aaron, you need a you need to find someone. Like, begin hitting on Daryl for all I care. Flirt with Negan. He's probably up for it. He's been stuck in jail for like a long time.
Negan is such a kinky bastard. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. The thirst is real.
I mean, Michonne and Negan would be like smiling, and Michonne, he would be like, "Yeah, you found out the time I spent with Judith. She was a kid. Do you want me to tell you about the time I spent with Aaron in secret?" Like, that would be a reveal.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, really though, it's. I don't think it's more about like companionship or whatever.
Yeah, Aaron needs a companion. It's been too long. It's like what, 6 years?
It's not like he's gonna be with anybody where they could like produce babies for the future. So
no husband for you. You can't produce a what? L'enfant?
Which sounds a bit like a throw up.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the reason Tara died. Aaron adopted a baby, so he's safe because it's a baby for the future. Tara didn't adopt anyone, so she died.
Yeah.
Yep. If you don't have a kid, you die. So you better contact Nabila and ask to like adopt a child from her.
Use her as a surrogate.
Yeah, she's already has 3. You can adopt one.
Too many babies.
Maybe.
There's way too many babies in this show.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually they had to repopulate.
Where were the babies during the storm? I saw
was
Nabila.
wondering that too.
Yeah. Also, Aaron leaves Gracie far too long alone. Like, that's not normal. That's not good parenting.
I mean, he might not really have a choice, but you're right.
Yeah, he just leaves her alone. It's not like she's living with Judith and AJ.
RJ.
I keep forgetting that. RJ?
Yeah, RJ.
Whatever. I keep forgetting that he exists. Like, when he popped up at the end of episode 16, I was like, oh yeah, Michelle has an actual kid. She had an actual baby for the future. I've like erased that from my mind.
But where was Gracie? Like, what's she up to? Because Gabriel and everyone was like, we are going to go to Aaron's house. So was Gracie in Aaron's house alone? Or was she with Gabriel and the rest of them?
She probably was with Gabriel and the rest of them.
But we didn't see her. Maybe she was like warming herself up in Aaron's house. She was like, yeah, I'm okay here.
Maybe they have a caretaker for her.
Yeah, maybe
we don't know. Person. We don't know. Wouldn't it be fun if she refused to open the door for them? When they all came to work, so she was like, nah. Now you guys remember me. Oh, poor Gracie. She needs better parents.
Anyway, so, oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Theories.
Yeah, Bekah, you had a theory.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go.
Well, my only theory was like, I watched episode 15 and I assumed that like Henry's death is going to open a rift between Carol and Ezekiel. Will it happen next episode? And yeah, big surprise. I watched the finale and I was right. It already happened. So I'm done.
So I said there's no Negan episode 15. He'll probably show up in the finale of the big superhero moment. He did. And then I said something about Daryl taking Lydia under his wing, which pretty much. And then also this is a dumb theory I have, but I think that there's something going to happen between Daryl and Kelly. Like, I don't know. Kelly is the deaf girl.
No, I thought it was Connie.
No, it might be Connie. Kelly and Connie? I think Kelly is the other one.
Yeah, she has a sister, right?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I thought the deaf girl was Connie.
I'm looking. Yes, you're right. Connie and Kelly is her sister.
Okay. So I'm guessing you mean Daryl and Connie are gonna have.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
I feel like that would just be so off base for like, it's been 9 seasons. Like the 9th season is over and Daryl has never had an actual love interest.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like a love interest. I don't know what it's gonna be. But also, by the way, fun fact, the actress, let's see here. The actress, so Carol can actually understand ASL, and also Lauren Ridloff, who plays Connie, is also deaf. The actress who plays Connie is deaf.
Yeah, we knew that. That was good casting.
I didn't know.
Good casting. Yeah, it was
I don't know. I just think that there's something there with Daryl and Kelly. I don't know. Like, and I really Connie. I'm sorry.
Carol and Deli.
Stop. No, look.
Sorry.
You know I have trouble. But yeah, no, I think that Daryl and Connie, something is gonna happen. I don't know what it's gonna be, and like I don't ever ship Daryl with anybody, and I'm not shipping him now. But I mean, I shipped him with Beth, but it's whatever.
I mean, is she going to slip him a note in French?
Farid, you're the worst. L'enfant. It was a big question.
Yeah. In bold, l'enfant with a question mark, and Daryl would be like, and
What?
Daryl would actually like come up to her with a baguette, and he would be like, were you asking for this?
And then it'd be like
a croissant.
Croissant for the future. Oh, oui, oui.
God, this is devolved into absolute complete nonsense.
Well,
it would be so much fun if Connie asks Daryl for a child, and Daryl just gives her one, like picks the child from somewhere and just gives her one.
He's like, here, I picked this child just for you.
Out of a cabbage.
You.
Picks it out of a fucking cabbage patch. No, even better. Even better as a garbage pail kid.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is
I'm crying.
We're agreeing that Daryl is going to go and pick a garbage pail kid out of the apocalypse and bring it to her and be like, l'enfant pour toi. Omelette du fromage.
Oh my god.
And but yeah, so Daryl is giving Connie a baby for the future. A croissant. Croissant is a word in our house.
Also, it would be pour vous, by the way, not
pour vous.
Yeah.
Sorry, my view is pour vous. L'enfant, croissant, l'enfant, pour vous.
Now I want to watch The Walking Dead in French dubbing.
In French, oh my god, we should watch it in French dubbing. I want to hear what French Daryl sounds like. It'll be okay.
I'm gonna guess that they don't have a dubbed version, that it's just always subbed.
I don't know, maybe. Although I feel like this could be like an adventure for us to go on together.
Do we have any other theories?
Yeah, I think the voice in the radio is probably going to be someone from the Commonwealth.
I thought it was Maggie at first.
No, I think it's going to be from the Commonwealth because that's how Eugene ends up contacting them in the comics through a radio. Yeah, because they need to introduce the Commonwealth. They have to now.
Yeah,
or probably
something.
Yeah, or probably by the end of season 10, they have to introduce the Commonwealth. But yeah. Any theory? Any more theories?
I got nothing.
Other than the garbage pail croissant baby, no.
Also, did they have no contingency plan for the storm? Like, didn't they know that it was going to happen?
It bothers me.
I mean, I guess they don't have like weather implements or anything, so no. But also, like, dude, I'm from New England. Like, when I was a kid, we had some badass fucking storms up there. But, like, that shit, and I get that there's not been, like, people, like, fucking up the atmosphere for a few years. So maybe global warming, whatever, climate change is starting to, like, reverse or something. But, like, that sort of, like, that level of blizzard in Washington, D.C. area, or really Alexandria, Virginia area is, like, that doesn't fucking happen. Like, maybe it did hundreds of years ago, like 150, 200 years ago, but it's not going to happen now, even with there being several years between. It's just not. Like, it's kind of nonsense. It's fine.
I mean, considering I read an interview by Angela King or Kang, or I think it's her name is Angela Kang. And she was like, we did the snow episode because we wanted to do something fun with snow zombies. So yeah, that makes sense that they ended up exaggerating the snowstorm just so they could do zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, they did those flying hurricane zombies in Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, but I mean, in that area of the country, that's a way more legit, like, weather happening. You know what I mean? Like, I suppose it is absolutely possible that there could be a storm like that in the Northern Virginia area. But I mean, I lived in Virginia over 10 years ago, and we never had a snowstorm like that, like ever. Not even close. So not even like 10% close. But anyway, other gripes and what the fuck moments?
That's what I wrote. Why do we only have one fucking snow episode? People in the South know it snows weirdly at strange times. Also, you couldn't see their breath. I said Lydia's worse than Carl and Henry put together. Also, this is something that like nobody's brought up yet, but like it really, really bothered me. How is it that people can expect that was alpha under the skin? Like I know it was freshly peeled, but like you should be able to see everything, like the lips and everything.
Oh,
they don't even have the same face shape.
No. For that particular one, I don't think at that point, I think she just had like the scalp and the hair. That was her face. I don't think, there was, there's no way for her to hide. There's no way for her to hide that that's like a skinned face, like, or like a head, like pulled over her. Like maybe eventually she sewed like the face part back on. Cause like, it looks like the hair at the end of episode 16 was the same hair, but like,
okay, that makes sense.
During that episode, it was absolutely her just wearing like the scalp and the hair.
Because I was totally and completely.
I was too. Like at first I was like, wait, what?
Because they look like, very similar.
Yeah.
Then, see, I don't know. I spent an embarrassing amount of time like pausing it and like looking for the gap.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
No, that's the actress's actual face. She wasn't very skinny.
And I mean, even like logically, physically, there's no way she could have skinned somebody and like been wearing that over her head and had people actually, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's just literally no way. So it was absolutely like her face the whole time.
She just stole the wig.
Okay.
Wig.
Her hair was, forget wig, her hair was snatched.
How did she clean up that nicely, though?
I don't know. I was very. Also, what is it with her getting whipped at the end of the finale by Bekah?
I mean,
yeah, that was.
I think that was kind of like that was what she was doing to her daughter. You know,
was it oh, that's right, because she had welts on her.
Scars or whatever. Yeah.
I'm wondering if it was like to get pumped up, or if it was to get.
I mean,
like,
I think
like
it's
a punishment, like a self-flagellation type thing.
I don't even think it's a self-flagellation thing, and I don't really think it's punishment. I think it's like by experiencing that pain, it's how they feel they make themselves strong. That's how I read it, I guess.
Probably. But yeah, Clara, the theory about Sadiq.
Oh, not even theory. This is just like gripe, like my other gripe stuff. Like Sadiq's speech at the end of episode 15 was just
it was so useless.
Yeah, so and the random
it actually took away from the events.
Yeah.
The flashback that they showed, I was like, Sadiq, you need to stop speaking. You need to stop mansplaining stuff.
Well, and like, was it even a flashback, or was it just an an artist rendering of his story? You know what I mean? That was what confused me. It's like, if it had been flashbacks and I had been like, okay, this is absolutely what happened, but like, because he's telling a story, he's like, this actually happened. They actually fought back, but he doesn't know. He was unconscious. So he's just telling a story to make people feel better is the way I like kind of understood that. And I suppose I could have been wrong, but I watched it twice to see if I was missing something. And like literally to me, it looked like there's no guarantee that that's actually what happened. He was very possibly, or in my opinion, after watching it twice, very likely just telling a story to make everybody feel better. because he said that at the beginning. He's like, oh, you know, she wants us to tell the bad side of things, but I'm going to tell this other version of the story. Like the way it's worded is very weird.
Also, how do you think Alpha was able to capture all of them without anyone noticing? That those were a lot of people she ended up capturing. Like how? How?
I don't know.
What did she do? Like how did she end up capturing Enid, Tara, like experienced people?
I mean, clearly it wasn't her alone because some of them, like Tara was one of the ones that was leaving to go to Hilltop or whatever, right? Like some of the people who got captured were the people who were leaving the fair early to go to Hilltop. Some of the people were still there and got captured. But yeah, I mean, clearly she didn't do it on her, like completely on her own, or she wasn't working alone, you know, but
I guess that's why they didn't show it. It was all off screen because the writers figured it out as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we can't figure out how to tell this story.
I actually wanted Daryl when Alpha had that shotgun pointed at him. I wanted Daryl to sacrifice himself. He should have like tackled her, and they both should have fallen into the herd.
Oh shit! I forgot about the herd. He's splendid. Hey, baby dog.
I mean, I haven't forgotten about the herd, but I don't think it matters right now. Like, I just don't.
We have 2 babies here. I've got a Miss Obum and I've got a Miss Brandon.
Yeah, they were just in here bugging me. They're just walking back and forth.
What do you think is going to happen in season 10?
Oh, well, real quick, I just want to say episode 16 was fucking boring, and it was so anticlimactic for a season finale. I just didn't care about anything that happened ever in any of it.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in seeing the viewership numbers. Like, let's see if it ticks up or if it goes down low.
I mean, if people realize that they did all the killing in episode 15, you'd think that they wouldn't care that much about watching episode 16 live. So we'll see. Season 10, I mean, obviously it's going to be the herd thing, you know, like the Whispers are they're going to either find out or already know that they encroached on their territory, and they're going to send the herd after everybody. But like, will that happen in the first half of the season? Will they drag it out? Like, who the fuck knows with this show?
Who knows?
So.
Also, when they migrate, they take the herd with them?
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, we're guessing on the fact that they migrated, but like,
I know Alpha.
They had to have, like, either that or, okay, well, they either migrated or they hid away somewhere in like actually, you know what? Okay. No, I'm reorganizing my thoughts here. Yeah. I think that they hid away for the winter because they knew they knew they couldn't survive like out in the elements. And that's probably why, as they come back out into the world, Beta is like, she's like holding out her arm and having him whip her. Like, she wants to make sure she's still strong because they've been hiding away, you know, not doing anything, not fighting, not whispering.
Oh, that's
for months.
Word. I can see that.
So sometimes I say smart things, y'all.
Yeah. Look at you trying to make sense of this show.
So cute. How adorable. So future webcasts involving the bitching dead. Comic rereading. I don't even know if that's gonna happen, honestly, because I just don't care. And I've never read the comics.
I know. That's why you should.
You still have them. You have them here, right? The compendiums.
I have all of them.
Okay.
Up until Andrea dies, and then I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been reading the monthly ones, and good news: Dwight dies.
Wait, what?
Dwight dies in the comic books.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was even still alive.
Also, he's going to appear in Fear the Walking Dead season 5. So yeah.
Yay. Anyway, I mean, so we also started like discussing the most useless characters volume 1, but we just had a shit ton of deaths at the end of this season. So like maybe we'll push the best and worst deaths one up a little bit. Like not even the end of the season, but the season as a whole. Like, I mean, obviously Rick didn't die, but they all think he did. Like, plus all those deaths at the very end of the season. Like, I don't know. There's always going to be useless characters, so.
Or characters everybody forgot about. Like, does anybody remember Terminus Mary? That's what I thought.
Was she the woman who ran Terminus?
She was the woman who was serving them the barbecue.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know her name, but like.
Yeah, Terminus Mary. I think that was her name.
So yeah. So maybe best and worst deaths first, but we'll see. Other than that, what are we watching? That's not The Walking Dead.
Santa Clarita Diet season 3. I binge watched it.
Don't spoil me.
It was fun. I did a reaction and review of the episode 10, the final episode of season 3. It's on the YouTube channel if you guys want to watch it. Help us make some YouTube coin. Share it with your friends.
As soon as I'm able to actually watch the show,
yeah, it was fun. It's fun. Also, it's actually quite surprising that even though these 3 seasons, like it's a season a year and only 10 episodes, it kind of feels weird because for me, 3 years have passed, but in the season itself, only like a month has passed. So it feels very weird.
Santa Clarita.
Yeah. I love Santa Clarita Diet. Like, I watched the first season and was like, wow, this is surprisingly good. And then I watched the second season and I was like, wow, this is still like really good. I'm hoping they don't.
Is amazing, and Joel is like husband goals, and I'm like,
God, he's so great.
Yeah,
he really is.
Yeah,
he's just like relationship goals, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Bekah, you don't watch it?
Huh? No, I watched the first few episodes. Our first episode or 2. I don't know. I don't remember what was going on in my life at that point, but I just fell off the wagon and I just never caught back up. But that's on my list. Also X-Files is on my list. Jane the Virgin's on my list. I got a lot of stuff on my list right now. But so I have started watching Z Nation, which is another zombie show. It was on Sci-Fi from 2014 to 2018 and was canceled after its 5th season. It's a survivalist show. It's kind of campy, kind of dumb. I enjoy it. My partner got me into it, got me watching it, so I started watching it for them. And then I fell in love with it. And so I've been watching them on season 3, but I've stopped watching it so I can watch it with Tara so we can get caught up together. Now, the only reason I bring that up is because Netflix is making a prequel show to Z Nation called Black Summer, which is set in the same world, the same universe, because Black Summer is referenced a lot in Z Nation. And basically, it's kind of like it's at the very, very beginning of before everybody figured out how to survive, pretty much. It's just after the government has broken down. It's just after most of the government officials have died. Season 1 for that drops on Netflix on April 11th. So you can bet your ass I'll be watching that. But I'm excited, honestly, because the series itself is really good. It's got its moments that it's kind of like, ugh. But there are LGBT characters. There are women of color. And people of color on the show. It's good representation. Not so much of LGBT characters because we've only got 2 bisexuals, I believe. But we do have a woman of color who leads them, and she does not die. And she's so pretty much the only characters that have died have been men. Honestly, no, like I'm being serious. Like, the only characters that, like, the main characters I can think of, like, love interests, for example, of Warren, who's the leader, have died. Like, it's really just kind of a string, and she's lived the whole time. The LGBT character has been alive the whole time. The actress is great. But I'm really excited for Black Summer.
The tone has
Especially,
changed, right? Did you watch the trailer for Black Summer?
I have not seen the yes, actually, wait, no, I did see the trailer for Black Summer. I need to
The tone is
rewatch
very
it though.
the tone feels very serious and dark.
It is though, because Black Summer is the serious. It's the very early stages of the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. While Z Nation, I watched Z Nation and it felt more.
Oh, you did?
All the first 3 episodes, it was way too comedic for me. I couldn't watch it.
It does get a little serious. It does get serious, but I mean,
yeah, it does. I'll agree with that. I'm I don't know, 6-8 episodes in, something like that.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I could live without Citizen Z. He kind of gets my nerves, but no, there are some serious moments. It's not going to be Walking Dead serious, which I think is what we're used to, but it's very much. It doesn't like linger on the family aspects that The Walking Dead does, which I do like. I like survivalist stuff. I like seeing people make something out of nothing, and that's what Z Nation did, and that's the reason I like to watch it. But yeah, so Black Summer coming up on April 11th, so got 10 more days.
Yeah, I literally have like nothing new. My watching has been restricted to the stuff that I said last time, which was Schitt's Creek and maybe something else, but
Z Nation
basically
now.
just Schitt's. Yeah. Like I like Z Nation just fine, but like I like it, but mostly like. I'm just not right now. I'm in a place in my life, in my like current personal life, where I need to watch things that are like amusing and lighthearted. And I've tried starting other things, and Z Nation's like again fine, but like when I am, going into my bedroom and like gonna watch some episodes on my computer for an hour before I go to bed, like Schitt's Creek is still what I'm watching because it's just so good.
And it's ending. It's ending after season 6, and I'm sad about it.
I know,
and
me too.
I hear the music because I leave my door open until
she hears me like cackling out loud, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like,
"It's Schitt's Creek." And I'm just like,
David.
I mean, honestly, like David's probably my spirit animal, but my favorite character is Alexis.
Oh,
I love Alexis. She's my favorite. Like. Because the thing is about her that she's like so pretty and she knows she's pretty and everything, but she's so kind too. Like she just like everybody like that she befriends. She never puts her friends down. She never like says like anything rude about like she might have like a comment about their clothes or whatever, but like she's never being like I don't really know how to put it. It's hard to describe. She's great. She's fucking great. Love her.
Well, I like everyone. I like Alexis. I like Moira. Everyone is so good. Like, why is this show ending?
I guess like every show has to end, and it's better that it ends well than not. But yeah,
except The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead ain't going anywhere.
Anyway,
we really need to make that meme. And I know that Farid. That I have petitioned Farid to do some more graphics for us.
I will. My tab is just like.
I need to learn how to draw so I can assist. Yeah, and I think that we also have a few, not necessarily for the bitching deb. I know that there are a few ideas we've been toying around with. One of them is a cosplay bowl that we'll be announcing closer to the time that it actually begins. So that's pretty cool. That's for the Geekiary as a whole. But what are we doing this month?
As a fire god!
As a fire god!
It's in like
hype.
Yeah, it's in like 3.5 weeks. I'm dying.
It's okay. My dress, I know this doesn't matter to you, but my dress is arriving 3 weeks earlier than they said it would, so. Terrence, look at it.
I mean, I just don't know what that means. So.
It means that I'm not going to get cockblocked by my own poor decision and time management skills. And yeah.
We love a self-aware queen.
Yeah, I mean, me. generally just trying to finish all my work. So, but yeah, Ice Migrant, it's in like 3.5 weeks, y'all.
Yeah, also the Game of Thrones premiere. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming out in April.
Like less than 2 weeks to the Game of Thrones premiere. I wish I cared about it more than I do. Just saying.
It's the final season.
Well, I don't know because I still enjoy it.
Also, who do you think is likely going to survive?
Oh, okay. All right. So I've got I think Sansa's gonna live. I think Arya's gonna live. I think that Sam is gonna live, and I think that Tyrion has to live because he's George R. R. Martin's favorite character. Like, he has to. He's the pet, so he has to live. Unfortunately, who else?
Really? I think Arya's going to live because she's George Martin's wife's favorite.
Okay.
But I mean, honestly, other than her, I think everybody's up for grabs. Even Tyrion. I don't think Martin would.
Come here.
He would hesitate, but I don't think he would stop himself from playing his favorite character. I just don't.
Yeah. I just think that Sansa's probably going to live.
I think so too.
Yeah. Everyone else is going to die, I think, but Sansa is going to live.
I think Cersei's definitely gonna die. Jaime's gonna die. Brienne's gonna die. I think it's kind of a toss-up between Jon and Daenerys. And I think Daenerys is probably gonna die. I think Jon has more of a chance of living than she does.
I just don't want Dany to like die during childbirth. That would be so stupid.
I don't think she will. I think, and if she does, it's gonna be to fulfill the prophecy of Nissa and Azor Ahai and Lightbringer and whatever the fuck else. It's not actually a baby. It's not l'enfant. It's a sword. They think that she's giving birth to a baby. Surprise, motherfuckers! It's a sword.
Farid.
Okay, so I have this weird. So Dany gives birth to a sword. It's made from dragon glass, and she then uses that to kill the White Walkers. Probably.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, that's
like because it's a special birthing sword. When she kills one White Walker, and they all die.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I would not put it past Benioff and Weiss. I really wouldn't.
I love the idea of a birthing sword. If I ever get pregnant, Tara, I want you to get me a birthing sword so I can cut off the head of whoever got me pregnant.
It's what you use to sever the umbilical cord, actually. But okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Anyway, so Farid, did you have anything going on this month other than TV show premieres and stuff?
No, I'm just going to like take a break from writing this month. I'll probably get back to writing books like in 2 or 3 months later. I'm just taking a break. Right now, I'm more focused on like putting up content on our YouTube channel because for some reason, people seem to like me reacting and talking about certain episodes, and I'm like, yeah, let's
watch
make
Western privilege.
I was just gonna say, people.
Yeah.
People like seeing your Western privilege, Farid.
Yeah, I mean, like my reaction to the Umbrella Academy finale ended up getting like 6,000 views.
Wow!
And my breakdown of the Stranger Things season 3 trailer ended up getting like around 5,000 views, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in it. I'm making videos this month. I'll do the Game of Thrones final season. I'll do, what was it more? Like, yeah, Game of Thrones. I'll be doing RuPaul Drag Race. I'll be doing, more shows, like shows that I watch. So let's see what happens.
I would say, like, yeah, I'll do some Game of Thrones reaction videos with you.
Yes.
Right? Okay. I will probably do the premiere. I can probably do the premiere. I can't do the next 2 weekends because of Ice and FireCon, but I can do the premiere at least.
What if you did it together?
We can all do it together. I can edit it so that we don't get copy strike, but like we can do a Google Hangout and like play the episode together and then react. We can do that.
Oh, that could be rough.
And
fun.
Yeah, I don't know though, because I already read the leaked thing. I don't know. But then they also said that they filmed like a bunch of like episodes like with like alternate endings. So who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see if we want to do the reaction together or individually. Let's see what happens.
We have a couple of weeks ahead of us to figure it out.
Yeah, almost 2 still. All right. So I think we're done here.
Yep.
All right. Well, I had to post in our group. Anyway, okay.
What? Who wants a Lafon?
Huh?
Lafon.
Croissant. Okay, no, I just.
I'm going to say that to my mom in the morning. I'll be like, Mom, I need a Lafon, and she'll probably end up throwing a loofah at my face. But
a loofah? Do you guys just
a loofah?
Loofah. We're talking about loofahs, right? Like a sponge.
Yeah.
Do you just keep them laying around? Is that what you actually do? Are you a sponge grower, Farid? You grow sponges. All right. Anyway, so I am Bekah along with
there.
What?
Do you have Lafons there? That would be the
we have things here. No, we don't have babies. We don't have babies in America. All we have are babies in America. Please take some. All right. So I am Bekah along with Farid and Tara. Thank you again for joining us while we bitch about stuff and things with the Bitching Dead. Please follow the Bitching Dead and the Geekiary on Twitter. Remember, we are a free webcast run off of donations from viewers like you. Thank you for contributing and helping our host site, the Geekiary. Have a nice night.
Bye.